and welcome to Global Battle of the Bands Australasian Final 2010. My name is Denny Burgess. I'm Managing Director of the Red Letter Day Event Management, and we are the Australasian representatives of Global Battle of the Bands. Global Battle of the Bands is the biggest, the best, and the richest band comp in the world by far. I say the biggest because I've just returned from about 50 heats and regional finals all over Australia and New Zealand. We've been had something like about 400 to 500 bands in the contest this year, and it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger every year. When you think about it, there's 35 other countries doing the same thing all year, and we've been doing it all year up until now. So we're here tonight to actually recognise that one of these 14 finalists, one of them will be the Australasian representative of Global Battle of the Bands for 2010. They will be flown to Kuala Lumpur, and there they will compete against 35 other countries. And if they win, they will be given $100,000 US. The band that we call out next wins the high watt amp, wins the mark bass amp, and they come second in the Australasian final of Global Battle of the Bands. I'll get you to read it out, Peter.
Wow, this is exciting. Second place goes to Freak Maurice.
Freak Maurice gets second place. Australasian representative of Global Battle of the Bands 2010. Can we have a drum roll, drummers? Come on. Yes, let's hear it. Kim, tell us. Yeah. It's a Electro Band. It's a Electro Band. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Electro Band, come on down.
Drummer, excuse him. He's excited as we all are. Wow, we really didn't expect it. Firstly, thanks a lot to a Red Letter Day for organising this. It's really important to give local bands, who haven't had much exposure, a chance to, get on a good stage with their music. We want to thank all the other bands. You guys were fantastic. We're in shock, a lot of talent there. We don't know how we did it. Give them all a round of applause. Next, I'd like to thank the sponsors, Converse, Fujifilm, YHA, CMC, anyone else I've missed, I'm sorry about that. But without you guys, this thing couldn't happen. The money's really important, and the stuff you've given us has really helped. And finally, I'd like to thank the judges and the staff here, the guys who did sound, and anyone else I've missed. Thanks a lot, guys.
I sing for Chillagra and just basically rock out and then let these guys do all the work.
Yeah, I'm Jed. I play keyboard, a bit of piano, help with the songwriting sort of side of things as well.
Hey, I'm Dave. I spend lots of time doing my hair and not much time playing guitar. It's good. Matt, I play drums.
My name's Sam, and I'm just the bass player.
What does the win mean to you fellas?
We're still trying to take it in, really. It's quite a surprise. There was a lot of talent out there tonight. It's amazing to see that the Australian music industry is still giving, lots to anyone who's into it. And I guess we need some plane tickets.
Now, it was a very energetic performance. I was quite impressed. You look like you've done quite a few gigs. Is that something to do with being up in Newcastle?
To stand out in Newcastle, it's pretty difficult. Dave originally is from a metalcore sort of background, and there's a lot of energy in those shows, and that's a very popular genre in Newcastle. So to get through as a rock band, you really need to take the best elements out of that genre and, put some energy into shows so you stand out. And I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of bands.
How did the band come together?
Jed and I, we've been playing since we were about, probably year 5 or something in primary school. So we've known each other for a long time. From there, we've been in and out of a fair few bands, but we started something about almost a year ago now with just me and him, and basically messed around with a whole lot of people, and we've got a lead guitarist that's not with us at the moment. He's in Japan on the holiday. Yeah, he banded us, and we won anyway.
Did better without him anyway.
Yeah.
That's why he only won.
We came second with the show.
Yeah, but after that, we just got Matt on drums, and then Jono and Dave came in the scene after that, and everything changed a lot, but over the last 6 months it's been pretty stable, and we like what we've got, so...
Just having fun.
Yeah. I'd like to know what your ambition is with the band. What would you like to achieve?
Oh, not have to have a proper job, so we can just...
That's it.
Rockstars for life.
Yes, well, Jen and I are doing engineering degrees, and after we had to do our compulsory work experience through university, we decided that being an engineer was actually really boring. So playing in a band seems a lot more fun of a lifestyle, so we'll just go with that.
Yeah. Now, you're able to play how many gigs a week?
We actually had a busy week quite some time ago when the last round of the New South Wales final of this Global Battle of the Bands competition was on. We went back to Newcastle. We played 2 shows. The next night we played 2 shows in one night, and then we played a show the night after that, and it's quite difficult. It's a high energy performance, so after a few nights in a row, your back sore, your neck sore, the vocal cords are stinging, but...
well, it's really rooted.
Yeah, so probably 4's our limit sort of thing, but that's the most we've done.
That was in 3 days.
But
if we had roadies, it'd probably make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Yeah, a lot of heavy stuff to carry, but it's good. We haven't been together for too long, and we've only played a few shows, but we've played with some great Australian bands such as Electric Horse, Engine 37, Jericho from Melbourne.
Playing After the Fall next month.
Yeah, this month.
Next Friday.
Next Friday we're playing After the Fall from the Central Coast, and they've made quite an impact on the Australian music scene a few years ago. So it's exciting. We're playing with the big bands. We're putting the work in. It seems to be paying off.
Yep. What genre do you see yourselves in?
Can we just say rock and then not go any further? But
I'd like to go further.
You'd like to go further? Well, how about we go in the room and everyone give their influences? Maybe that might show you.
Oh well, I listen to lots of stuff. Like it goes from like Cannibal Corpse, Black Dahlia Murder, all the way to like Beethoven and Mozart and all that kind of stuff.
Do you listen to Beethoven and Mozart?
Yeah, just because of uni, like because we have to do all that kind of boring stuff.
Well, originally I'm a mandolin player. I played bluegrass. But
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I love bluegrass. I probably like it more than what we play right now. The bass players have a lot of call-in, so I thought, I'll give the bass a try. It's fun, and that basically just evolved with me playing more music with Jed. And my influences, I listen to lots of sort of progressive rock stuff like Muse, stuff like that. I enjoy pretty much anything on Triple J, stuff like that. I'll listen to anything and be happy, really.
All right.
Well, originally I was the singer for a metalcore band, so I was doing lots of screaming, completely different style altogether, and I have absolutely no idea how I ended up playing guitar in a rock band. It just happened, and it's obviously working pretty well.
You woke up one morning.
I just woke up one morning with a guitar in my hand. This is pretty cool.
I started piano lessons when I was 8 and played a lot of classical
Did all
stuff.
the grades and stuff?
Yeah, I went right through, except I got up to my diploma in year 12, and I'll be honest, I stuffed it twice during the HSC. It was too much
That's
going on.
understandable.
And I had a break from music for quite a while. But when I was in high school, I was in a few pop punk sort of bands, and then I moved to a more rock based sound when I came out of school. But it's forever changing. Meeting these guys have really shaped what I write and how I play.
Well, I originally started listening to music that was like just video game music, right from like way back when, and then after a while I started to get into like Linkin Park sort of stuff and like punk pop, and that's pretty much all my influences are just like that sort of hard rock sort of thing. And actually just lately it's been that I've started getting into more heavier things like metal and even like maybe a bit of classical that Matt's been influencing me.
Now, but it doesn't seem to add up, heavy metal and classical music. How do you merge the two?
Like that. Like how it's played out there.
The underneath of like the whole like the structure of classical music and metal, it's really similar.
Yep.
Even though like all the tone colours are different and the way they play their instruments is still like the whole
concept kind of thing.
Yeah, concept is similar.
Yeah, and we've popped it up a sort of bit. We tried to make the songs catchy, and in doing so, it's sort of shifted from metal towards rock, with those catchy elements. So that's how it sounds.
I remember so long ago, I laughed at the danger that faced me like a show. Whoa, nothing prepared me for the one I'd endured. She broke through my armor.
Now, I'm interested as to how you write your songs. What's the process? What's going on when
Each one of us writes a song and then we play it. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, we've tried to collaborate together, but as we've only been together for a while, it's basically go through the trash, recycle songs from a couple of years ago, sit down and pick out the parts that are good, change them around, and try and give everyone
Just do like small edits on stuff that's already been written.
Right.
Yeah, the two songs we performed tonight. The first one, Silver Bullet, was written by Jono.
Right.
We've made very little changes to that. It wasn't as
arranged
rock.
by
Yeah.
band. Yeah.
And then the second song, Chasing You, I wrote that back in 2006, and we shaped it earlier this year. So.
It's enough to see the problem, and something must be done. There's no point in keep on whining. He's taking on the rising sun. But it's enough to keep me going. I want to tell you it wasn't true. So we gotta stop complaining. 'Cause I gotta keep on chasing you.
What do you hope people get out of your songs? What would you like people to take away from the songs that you've written? Obviously, they mean something to you, so you must have some idea of what you'd like people to take from them.
Well, we like our lyrical content to be deep in the way. Most of the two songs we performed tonight were basically about Jono and I, our eternal struggle to get girls to like us.
Okay, fellas, very energetic. Congratulations, fellas. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Dream Good night, guys.